Hi guys, BrickNut30 here, and I've got a bit of an update on the street. I have been rather busy today. What I've done, I'll just turn the light on so I've got a bit of extra light. I've tried my hand at a bit of landscaping with a rock face in the corner there, which I admit I did cheat, and I did use those big rock pieces down there, just as sort of like a base, if you like, to work from. And added just a few random plants and things around it. I wouldn't mind having a go at building my own tree from scratch, but I don't have many of those leafy pieces to do that with. I'll have to get some. The other thing I've done is added the wall here to separate the beach from the rest of the layout. If you can hear sirens in the background, that's because the fire service are just testing the sirens on their truck. Just in case the camera is picking it up and you wondered what I was. As you can see, the cafe has changed. It was on a smaller board. Well, actually, it looks like someone's cut this board down, because there's a perfect cut right along there. I don't know why anyone would do that, unless they needed an odd size for a layout they were doing. But that wasn't me. I don't do things like that. I don't like to butcher Lego. Anyway, so I transferred it all onto a 32 by 32 base plate, and did a bit of rearranging in the garden. I think that's quite. I could do with a sign that says "Cat." Oh, I've just noticed. Hang on. Whoops! I'm throwing my chimney everywhere. You've got to have the little chimney for the stove, haven't we? Get on there. There we go. I must have knocked that off when I was working on it over on the bench. The little snack shack there is actually seated and in position now that I've got the wall in. But the main thing I've done, I'm going to have to turn the lights off for this. You've probably got a glimpse of it anyway. You can probably see a light on from here. But what am I doing? I need to go turn the lounge light off. Hang on. Not only does that building and that building and that building light up, I've got a street lamp there, a street lamp there. And this one does light up because I've used that vintage light up Lego brick, but that set's going to come out of there. It's not staying, because I want all the buildings to be my own creation, my own mocks. And I was thinking of redesigning the flats because they look a bit plain to me. I like them. I don't know, they just look plain. I may slightly jiffle the design around a bit. Maybe not the car park, because I do like the car park area, but the rest of it I probably will. Anyway, how did I do the streetlights? You're probably wondering. Well, this one was pretty dead easy. The streetlights are both made exactly the same. I've got a 1x1 stud on top of a dish to top off the lamppost. 1x1 round transparent brick to act as the light lens. 2 1x1 round brown bricks. One of these, but with the open stud at the top, not the sealed. That's got a sealed one, so I can't make a third one unless I cheat and just drill a hole in the top of that. And one of these bracket bricks, light bricks, whatever you want to call them. They're commonly used for headlights, actually. Well, they used to be years ago on cars and things. In brown, of course, which just acts as a cable guide, so I can change the direction of the cable so it's not coming straight out the bottom. So as you can see, I've mounted the bracket brick on its back, so so the bottom is facing towards the wall. And the cable comes out of here, and it's basically hidden under this little raised footpath here that I put in down the side of the apartment building. And I did pretty much the same thing here, apart from the cable goes through the wall. There is a hole in the wall, a brick missing, but I've made a sort of like a raised grass flower bed area for it. I've no idea what my cat is doing. Ooh, and he took the aerials off my Coast Guard building. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. They're very simple to do. You can look for the bulbs on eBay, and they're called Grain of Wheat, if I remember correctly. You can also get some slightly larger ones, which I rescued out of electronic toys that were being thrown away and whatnot. And the only other thing you'd need is a bunch of wire, thin wire. And this is wire from old low voltage Christmas lights, again, that I've salvaged because I like to recycle. And the power supply I'm using is a universal power adapter that goes up to 12 volts. I've got it set on 4.5 volts. And I think it works pretty well. I've got cables hidden. I spent quite a long time last night figuring out how I could hide the cables for the street light. And that was after I figured out how to make the street lights. But it was worth playing with, I think. Anyway, I'm going to go. So, thanks for watching this short video. Any comments and questions you have regarding the lighting, or anything actually, whatever you like, please leave them in the comment section below, and I will do my best to answer them and help you. Like the video if you like it, and subscribe for more updates. Unfortunately, it's not a big, large city, but I don't have the room for a city, so I'll settle for a part of the city. So, again, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.